First, we want to begin with breaking news ahead of former officer Derek Chauvin sentencing today. A judge rejected his bid for a new trial in the death of George Floyd.
The former Minneapolis police officer was found guilty in April on charges of second and third degree murder. CBS's Michael George reports.
This afternoon, Derek Chauvin will appear in the same Minneapolis court where he was convicted in April of murdering George Floyd. The former Minneapolis police officer kneeled on Floyd's neck for 9 minutes and 29 seconds during an arrest last May, a measure of time that could tip the scales of justice.
I think that we're standing in a piece of history right now.
The prosecution is asking for 30 years in prison. Chauvin's defense wants probation with time served.
I would frankly be surprised if he got any less than 20, but I've been surprised before.
Family attorney Ben Crump says they're only asking for what Floyd would have received if the roles were reversed.
We believe if the judge sentences Derek Chauvin to 30 years, that would be significant progress for the quest of equal justice in America.
Floyd's family hasn't said whether they plan to speak in court this afternoon, but Minnesota's Attorney General Keith Ellison took the unusual step of asking members of the public to submit impact statements.
I think what Attorney General Ellison wanted to do is let the judge know that the whole world is watching. The whole world is watching today.
Chauvin also has the opportunity to speak at his sentencing, but Floyd's family says they're not interested in hearing him.
I don't think there's anything that he could say that would change my perception of what happened on May 25th, 2020.
Chauvin is expected to appeal and still faces federal civil rights charges in Floyd's death. Michael George, CBS News, Minneapolis.
The three other former officers involved in Floyd's death are awaiting trial.
Those charges are for aiding and abetting unintentional second-degree murder and aiding and abetting second-degree manslaughter.